Hi guys, welcome to your online classroom. It will soon be upgraded. Can't wait to move into my new house, and Bowie is not having it today. Oh, there we go. We just needed the ball. Did you just hear that growl? Say hi. There we go. Say hi, I need you for this video. I guess he just has too much energy right now. I'll try again in a minute. All right. So for reading this week, what we're going to be working on is compare and contrast. Now I know this is familiar for you guys. To try and get some energy out of him because I need him for this video. I know comparing and contrasting is something that you guys have already done before. You've done it in kindergarten, you've done it with Miss Force. So this is going to be a little bit of review. That's okay. I want you to think, what does compare mean? What does compare mean? If you're comparing something. If you said seeing how they're similar or alike, you are correct. Okay, so if you're comparing something, you're seeing how two things are the same, or how they're similar, or how they're alike, okay? Contrast. What does contrast mean? If compare means you're seeing how they're alike, what does contrast mean? Contrast means you're seeing how those things are different. So if you're comparing something, you're seeing how they're the same. Contrast means you're seeing how they're different, okay? So when you do this, you'll use a Venn diagram. Okay, here's an example of the Venn diagram. You'll see why I have it colored in a minute. I don't have paper big enough to write on for the Venn diagram, except for lined paper, which it just made it look too messy, and I want you guys to, I want to be organized. But this is what a Venn diagram looks like. So if you want to write yours on a Venn diagram, you'll just make your two circles, okay? So what we're gonna do for this lesson is compare and contrast Miss Force, think about it, to Bowie. Take a good look because I don't know if he's gonna stay. No, I hope he does. We're gonna compare and contrast Miss Force and Bowie. No, look at him. All right. So first, we're not just gonna say, oh, they're the same because of this and they're different because of this. We're gonna be very specific. This is something that you may have not done before, okay? I know you haven't done it with Miss Force. So we're gonna see some things that are different with just Miss Force that are not the same with Bowie. We're gonna see some things that are the same with both of us, and some things that are only for Bowie that do not pertain to Miss Force, okay? This is why I have it color coded, because I'm gonna be writing which color you would see in the Venn diagram. So let's think, what's something different about Miss Force that has nothing to do with Bowie? Something about Miss Force that has nothing to do with Bowie. Well, Miss Force has hands. Miss Force has hands. I'm gonna write hands. Hands. Miss Force definitely has hands. Bowie does not. No, thank you for the kisses. All right. Now, what's something about Bowie that is different from Miss Force? Miss Force does not have. What is something about Bowie that does not pertain to Miss Force? I'm gonna go with a tail. Last time I checked, I don't have a tail. Could be wrong. Haven't looked in a while. Pretty sure I don't. A tail. Now, let's think something else about Miss Force. Something else about Miss Force that Miss Force has that Bowie doesn't. Now this time, I don't want to want to challenge myself. Okay, I want to challenge myself. So I'm not just going to think of the way we look. How can I challenge myself? Something Miss Force does that Bowie doesn't. Well, you know what? Miss Force talks. Miss Force talks a lot. Bowie can't talk. He can bark, but he sure can't talk. So I'm going to put talk. Now let's think. What is something Bowie does that Miss Force doesn't? I'm trying to challenge myself. I don't just want to think of the way we look. What is something Bowie does that Miss Force doesn't? That worked out perfectly. Go get him. Who is it? Go get it. He can hear things Miss Force can't. He heard those. That worked out so perfectly. He heard those people talking way before Miss Force did. I don't know if you saw, but he popped his head up. So he has really, really good hearing. Oops, I need my blue. So I'm going to put good hearing. Now, let's think of some ways that we're the same. Okay? Some ways that we're the same. Come here, baby. Oh, go get your ball. Some ways that we're the same. I need him. Come here. Now he won't come here. Okay. Look. We look very different, but we both have faces. That is a whisker in my mouth. We both have faces. We can put that. We both have a nose, and we both have eyes, and we both have a mouth and ears, and they lurk. They look super, super different. I sure hope I don't look like Bowie. But we both have faces. So I'm going to put that. Something the same about us, we both have a face. We sure do. Now, just like I challenged myself before, I want to think deeper again. I want to challenge myself. What's something that some way that we're the same, but maybe isn't exactly about the way we look? How are we the same? Something similar about us. It isn't about the way we look. Well, we both eat food. I think that's a good one. We both need to eat. I'm going to give you a couple examples of some ways that we're the same, but they're not things about the way we look. Okay. We both take naps. Bowie and I both love to sleep. We take a lot of naps together. So I'm going to put sleepy. We're both sleepy. And I'm going to put one more for how we're the same because I know this one is true. We both love each other. No, you love me, right? Yes, Mommy, so much. No. All right. So, what you're going to do for this activity, I want you to compare and contrast yourself with David from the No David books, because I know you guys love him and think he's so silly. I will upload the No David video for you to refresh your brain if you need it. If you don't need it and you remember David, that's fine. You don't need to watch it. But I want you to compare and contrast yourself with David. What are 2 ways you are different from David? 2 ways David is different from you? And 2 ways that you're the same, okay? and I want you to type it up in the little comprehension quiz. It's not for grade, it's just for practice, but I want you to really try and challenge yourself. All right, I miss you guys. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're learning a lot. Look at him. I hope you're enjoying your classroom with compliments to Bowie. Sorry he has so much energy today. He only gets about 10 minutes worth of energy a day. It just happens to be right now. All right, I miss you guys. Bye.